Alright, so the video cut off midway through a monsoon. It's calmed down a little bit. But what I was trying to say is, nothing's changed in terms of plans that the boys and I have for the Home Runs for Hope project. Chicago is still booked. A day trip to Milwaukee is still booked. That's, we're looking at 2.5 weeks from now, which doesn't seem like very long, but in my world, and sometimes the way that I think is very hour to hour, sometimes minute to minute. I'd like to believe that we're going to fulfill those promises to the organizations, to the kids, but where I'm at emotionally, I really just don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I know I'm on my way to a concert now with my son's girlfriend. So I'm going to fulfill that obligation and make sure that they have the best time they could. After that, I really don't know. I've had a lot of you reach out to me and say that, that you're there for me, and you're there to support, and you're there because you get it or you understand. And I've made it very clear about the terms. I get it and I understand, so I don't have to reprimand anybody here in my video now. If that's what you think, that's what you think. I'm at a place where I'm not sure that I've been before, and I've been in some pretty low places. So all I can promise is that I will enjoy tonight with my kids, with my son and his girlfriend at the concert, and go from there. Outside of that, I really don't know. I don't know what to say. What's funny is that I've always said I don't really trust anybody. I don't trust anybody other than my kids. And even if you want to take it a step further, all right, well, I trust my dogs. It's sad. It's sad to even hear that out loud. It's the truth, but it's sad. But feeling the way that I feel, regarding something like that, and regarding the feelings that I'm feeling right now, it's a very hopeless or helpless feeling when there's not another human, whether it's family, whether it's somebody else that's in your life that you just don't trust. It's not always oh, I don't trust because you're gonna go behind my back and lie to me. No. A lot of it is, I don't trust you with me. And if you dig deeper into that sentence, it's you don't fully know me, so how could I expect you to trust you with the handling of me? Again, I blame myself. I blame myself for a lot of things. Contrary to what some narcissistic people in my life believe, people that like to gaslight, they'll sit there and say, oh, well, you're blaming me for all the things you don't trust. That's not true. I'm sitting here admitting, as I have many times, I don't trust based on experiences I've been through, although some of you have not been a part of any of that. It's my own doing, because I didn't, well, I'll first say I wasn't afforded the opportunity to get professional counseling at a younger age to maybe curb some of this. But at the same time, as an adult, I didn't do much about it either to get professional counseling to help fix this. At 43 last year, I made the decision to do that, and I'm learning. I don't know that I'll ever perfectly learn, but I'm learning. And so, yeah, I blame myself for a lot of that. And, you know, no matter who wants to play the victim game and who wants to play the, oh, it's always me game and whatever. Like, if that's what you think, that's what you think. Like, all I could really say is, you know, think what you want, and while you're thinking what you want, go fuck yourself. Because I don't really have the time, I don't have the energy, I don't have the effort to feel bad for you for thinking what you think. So, yeah, I explained in the first part of the video of the Home Runs for Hope mission, and the fact that that's still, you know, is still in the plans. And, you know, I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know where it's gonna go beyond that. I personally am not really sure. You know, at some points in my own thinking, when I'm alone, like right now in the car, or when I'm alone at home, if I'm alone, you know, in the pool, there's some times where I think, you know, just pressing stop is the easy way out. But, you know, if you don't know me by now, the first people I always think of is my kids. And selfishly, like, I don't want to do that to my kids. I don't want to miss out on part of my kids' lives. But there's always that part of me that says, how much more of this shit can I handle? And I guess that's really what I'm getting at, is I really don't know. I just don't know. It's 4:15 on Saturday, July the 8th. I don't really know what 8:15 or 9:15 or 10:15 is going to be like. I don't know what tomorrow at 12 o'clock is going to be like. And it's a shitty feeling to have. I know I'm not alone, whether anybody speaks up and says it. I know I'm not alone. But it's an ongoing struggle. It's a fucking battle that you're fighting against most of the time, against yourself, even though you have, you know, enemies on the sideline shooting bullets at you that, you know you can dodge, you know, aren't really gonna take you out completely, but the bullets that could take you out completely come from within. And that's kind of where I'm at. That's where I'm at right this second. And, you know, I just kind of wanted to put it out there. And I don't know. It's a shitty, it's a unfortunate feeling, but there's also part of me that thinks that, you know, I truthfully think the people I'd be hurting most are my kids and my, you know, my dogs. That's really what I think. I may be wrong. There was a back and forth between an immediate, like as immediate as you can get, family member of mine and I back and forth last night, who, you know, I shared the conversation with a couple of my closest friends, and you know, it's just a reiteration of, although you gave birth to me, like I'm second or third on your thought process list of who to protect, and it really was a wake-up call, or I should say a reminder, not a wake-up call, because I've felt it plenty of times, but it was a reminder, and it carried into today, and it just made me think. It really made me think, and where I go from here, I can't promise you. I appreciate everybody that's ever listened to the videos. I appreciate anybody that's ever responded to the videos. I appreciate everybody that has been interactive with the foundation that I attempted to get off the ground, and where it goes from here, I don't know. I appreciate everybody that has been supportive of my children. But at some point, you know, there's only so much somebody can handle. And that's where I'm at right now. So, to all of you that have been supportive in any way, I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you. You've given me more than I deserve. I know my kids will always have a supporting cast. I may not be able to duplicate the care and the love that I have for my kids, but my kids hopefully will always know who their father really was, and what they really meant to me, always. So on that note, I will say thank you, and I appreciate everybody's participation. Thank you.